Hi, I'm Helen Willis.
Hi Helen, how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks.
Good. So where are we at the moment?
At the moment we're in the Pakpingjai hostel.
Yes.
We've had a hard day of work today and now we're just relaxing a little bit.
Okay, and this room here is a computer room.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing that they've got a computer room in sort of the Northern Thailand area, isn't it?
Yeah, they're quite privileged here, I think.
Yeah, well compared with what we've seen in some.
Yeah.
So tell me about the day, what did we do?
Today we started off by taking the little girls to school.
Yeah.
I'm quite excited about that. And then we went to a monk school, university kind of thing, where they had about 150 something young boys there who are monks basically, and they just learn.
They're Buddhist monks, weren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, and we split into groups and we went into the classrooms and taught them a little bit of English and just had some fun with them.
And what specifically did your group do?
Our group, we taught them about English words and we drew pictures on the board and they had to say what they were. Like we drew a cat and they'd have to say it was a cat. And then we did it the other way around and we wrote a word and they had to draw pictures. And they quite enjoyed that, I think.
There was a lot of sort of rules, weren't there, especially for girls in those. Tell me about the rules that you found that were a bit unusual, shall we say.
I thought it was quite interesting that they're not allowed to touch girls. Well, we weren't allowed to touch them. We had to stand sort of about 2 or 3 metres away from them. And also dress code. We weren't allowed to show our arms, chests, shoulders, anything like that. Which are dress code.
Yeah, very different from our society, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. And tell me, what did you come away, what thoughts did you come away with from that?
I just found it really interesting to see how, well, to me personally, I don't think I could live a life devoted to a god like that, but I find it interesting how they can.
Sure. A lot of dedication, maybe?
Yeah, huge dedication.
Sure. Okay, and then we went somewhere else, didn't we?
Yep, then we stopped off at this nice lake and
Yes.
got a bit to eat and just had some group chats.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. And there was a couple of birds that we let go too, wasn't there?
Oh yeah, there was this woman selling birds and frogs and turtles and animals like that, which you bought and then you release, and you're supposed to say a prayer when you release them and it brings you luck or something.
Yeah.
So we bought some of those little birds and released them.
Yeah.
It was quite nice.
Yeah, there's actually 2 videos up on our YouTube channel, which you're watching right now, that it shows that. It even shows one of us bartering for bird and releasing them. So that's quite cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you think of that? That was a very strange thing to catch birds and then put them in a cage and then release them again, wasn't it?
Personally, I don't really agree with that. I don't like that she had these animals in these tiny little cages selling them off, but I guess she needs to make a living somehow, so
Yeah.
I guess if she's that desperate.
Yeah, and she was disabled too, wasn't she?
Yeah, she had a bit of a crooked foot.
Yeah, that's right. You can see that in the video. Okay, so we came back to Pakpingjai and we've been doing a heck of a lot of work. You look as though you've you look tired. You look as though you've done a lot of work there. So what have you been doing?
We came back and we basically cleaned the place and got it ready to paint. We scrubbed down the walls in the chapel and the dining room. And then the chapel is fully painted now. We also did things like Natalia and I cleaned all the toilets.
Oh,
which wasn't very
lovely.
nice, but yeah.
And you felt you've actually done something for the project now?
Oh, definitely.
Okay. And is that what you sort of came over here to do?
Yeah, I came over here just to help the little children.
And do you feel as though you have?
Yeah, I do feel as if I have.
Okay.
They certainly love seeing us. They're very happy to see us all the time.
Sure. And so what do you think that you've got out of it? What are you going to take back to our supposedly wealthy society that, supposedly is happy from this society?
I guess I'm just going to take back life experience. I feel a lot more knowledgeable about the world and it makes me feel a lot more privileged, and I'm going to not really take everything for granted as much.
No. I guess you don't, do you, when you see the poor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and do you think that sort of knowledge will help other people around you?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope they can learn from looking at the blog and stuff.
Would you recommend this to other people?
Definitely.
Okay.
It's a great trip.
Fantastic. And tell me, you know, and say in 10 years' time or 20 years' time, I mean, you know, what's Helen Willis going to think about this?
I'd like to come back again someday. I'm
Yeah.
still going to think the same. I'm still going to like Pakpingjai. It's going to have a special place in my heart.
Yeah, I think it will for all of us.
Yeah.
Okay, Helen, I really appreciate you talking with us today.
That's all right.
And lots of people will see this and take away something from the video. So it's...
Okay, thank you.
Okay, goodbye from...
Goodbye from Helen.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's goodbye from Peter.
Bye.
Bye.